Hey, pre-notification gang. Yeah, I plan on running a little Apex tonight. Aim assist was nerfed on Apex, so get ready. Like, was it confirmed nerfed? Where are you seeing that? Because I haven't seen anything about it. There's resub Seagull and Mothman. Check the Reddit. Where at? Thanks to Resub Robotic, Gamer, Wawa, Broski, G-Dog, Sis, and Unforgivable. And the gift sub, Death Eater. The Bits Realist. And the resub Mando. Just bought the Moisty Sports RLCS banner and Goal Explosion. Hey, fuck yeah. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks to the resub Calf, Mason, and the Prime Strix. Oh man, I'm very burpy right now. I had a little wacky smoothie. Man, it's talking back. Is it like in here in the mega thread? Thanks to the resub goal. And I've seen it, Dowland, yeah. And the resub soup. Wasn't nerfed super hard, they just toned down the tracking a tad bit. Yeah, that's bad news for me though. I was finally getting used to playing on controller. I was popping off. Where are you seeing that though? Thanks to resub Panda and Ethan. It was a post 3 days ago. It'd probably be one of the top posts, right? Let's see. I imagine if they actually did do any kind of nerf to the aim assist, it would be like huge, like widely discussed, and I haven't seen shit. Dankin, do you know if aim assist was nerfed in Apex at all? Thanks for your sub Dix in the Prime Dreadnought, Orange in Tier 1. Hello. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about it being nerfed. Thanks to Prime Normac. And the resub Seth and Magnus. You playing tonight? Yeah, I'm planning to. Thanks to the Prime Bean. Charlie's scared it might be. I don't want it to be. Like, I mean, you guys saw the last stream. I was doing very well. I'm adapting the controller super well. And I need the crutch. Thanks to give sub Bear and the resub Ardo. And the resub T minus and Sippy and the Prime Shazbo. Didn't you always shit on aim assist? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. That's because I've always been mouse and keyboard. But now I'm just gonna join the dark side. Thanks for 2 gift subs, Bean. I'm putting in the time. Thanks the Prime Michael. Do I think Dark and Darker is stolen? No. I don't. Thing is, aim assist on mouse and keyboard would be worthless. Oh, not at all. Depends on how they do it. If they do like aim assist where it like slows down as you get on top of a character, that'd be unbelievably powerful. That'd be busted. It doesn't even need to do like lock on aim assist. If it just does like a simple slow when you pan over a character, that'd be unreal. He's a tier 1 weasel. And the tier 1 mushrooms. And yeah, I know all about that. Numb, I know it's getting a full movie now. I think it's a resub Marshall. Try the Lightfall raid on controller. Oh no, absolutely not. I'm only gonna do controller for like multiplayer shooters, and I'm not doing PvP in Destiny. These are the bits EOs. I'm gonna give some bear. You gonna play any Dark and Darker? Playtest is over, so I can't until April. I think it comes back. Thanks to resub Minx World. And yeah, I saw it, Parseval. I don't have any strong feelings on the trailer though. Just pretty standard superhero shit. You going to watch Light play for Level Up? Yeah, if they're on stream, I'll definitely tune into their matches. But I'm not watching like the whole thing tonight or anything. Just their games. Thanks the bits golden. Did your balls shrink today? I think everyone's did. Why? Because of the vinyl chloride spill in Ohio or something? Has it gone airborne? And is it affecting our scrot sizes or something? Thanks to the resub, Jamie. We gaming tonight? Yeah. Just gonna shoot the shit for a bit, go over a couple things, then probably hop on Apex, try out new season 16, TDM and all that. And pray that they didn't actually nerf aim assist, because I fucking need the crutch. Does MILF Manor have new episodes already? Sounds about right. Is the resub butter? You see that there's a live action Lilo and Stitch in the works. I mean, I heard about it. I didn't really look at anything for it, though. Thanks a good sub bear. Congrats on the promotion, Mage. hear about the Hellboy reboot? Mm-mm. I did not. They just did a Hellboy reboot. It had this fucking amazing ending. I mean, the whole movie was pretty bad, but, it had this really, really fucking cool, like, ending here where demons from hell come out and just start blasting everyone.
You're cowardly to use Excalibur when you...
This is a spoiler, I suppose, but it's not a very good movie at all, except for this part. Cool. There's a prime mountain. No, haven't seen Blood and Honey yet, but I will see it this week with Andrew and Aaron. There's the primary and mountain. There's the resub Borf. And the resub Ichui. Did you ever see Babylon? Mm-mm, I didn't. There's a resub Squatch. There's the resub Cactus. Blood and Honey is a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I mean, the movie looks like shit. But I'm hoping it's fun bad. Thanks to Prime Hoof. Also, thanks for reminding me. I need to ask Andrew, like, what day we're going to see it. How was Wild Hearts last night? It was good. I plan on playing more with that with Matt. I plan on playing more of that with Matt and Danny. Thanks to the bitch bear. Thanks to Tier 1 Din. Yeah, of course I'm going to be playing Atomic Hearts. It comes out on Monday, right? You caught up on Trigun yet? Not yet. Thanks to Resub Moon. The new episode went hard. Well, that's good. Thanks to give sub Formidable. Thanks to Resub Dragon Harpy. Did you ever get to do the tattoo stream? No, we had to find a completely different shop because the one we were going to use had like some kind of big thing happen at it, so we weren't able to. So we've been trying to reschedule with a different shop and it's just taken some time, but hopefully soon. We do still plan on doing that, obviously. Did you see that Naruto and Death Note are now free to watch on YouTube's Viz Media channel? I did see that, actually. I think that's very cool. And I hope this becomes kind of a common thing. How do you watch it, though? Is it not their main channel? What channel is it? It's in their playlist. There's Naruto. Oh, here it is. Oh, I see. Okay. So it goes to a completely different section. But yeah, I think that's very cool, and hopefully becomes more commonplace for the platform. Thanks, resub goods and the gift sub a bunga. And the resub dino. The resub blunt. Oh, no, it's a completely different thing. Teach-on, it's not for me. Thanks, resub H-Jack. And no, I still haven't seen it extra large in that yet. So can you watch those shows on stream? No, I don't think so. There's a tier 1 tallow. USA region locked. Yeah, that makes sense. Glad you like it, Looter. Thanks for resub Nian. Don't understand why vids are region locked. Probably has to do with licensing agreements. Thanks for resub Shotwell. Thanks to the resub fix. Can we play some Rainbow Six tonight? I saw Shroud's playing it. He must have been watching the SI, right? I tuned in for a little while. It seems pretty hype. New Lies of P trailer dropped. The official window trailer. Official release window trailer. Let's give sub crow. And tier 1 Catboy.
A fool craves acceptance, and I am no fool. Let the masses chatter their empty praises. They're ignorant.
Yeah, this is the Pinocchio Souls game.
Blind to my vision. Is it not magnificent? This blessing for those who dare seize it. This key to a new paradigm.
No, I actually think the game is real. They've shown so much gameplay. They had like a fucking 40-minute gameplay showcase.
Fools forever.
Like the game at least exists.
Is ergo.
Yeah, it's a Pinocchio Souls game.
Soon they'll praise me. If they dare speak at all.
I am excited for it. I'm skeptical though. It's always so very hard to make a good Souls-like game. But hopefully they do it. It's my favorite genre. Oh, we'd probably reply to it extra large when we find it. Exhibits graphics and Dojin. Is it a full game? Yeah, of course it is. Oh, you play the new Like a Dragon game? Yeah, so I didn't know that the new Ishin Like a Dragon comes out so soon. It comes out the same day as Atomic Heart, so what I'll likely do is Atomic Heart, then right into this, and then probably when I'm done with both of these, then it'll be time for Wulong. We got a nice block of games coming out now. And I still have Wild Hearts to play through, so we're in like a really good period of game releases, which is cool. It's out now if you buy the deluxe edition. Really? Thanks, Resub Shrek. Yeah, I've been playing it all day. Is it getting good reviews? Let's see what IGN gave it.
To indulge in. There are some fun ye-old Yacht at your grand prizes. Guy a cucumber? That's Cure said, mate. While its half-baked gunplay should probably have remained holstered, Like a Dragon Ishin's stylish sword fighting and over-the-top trooper card attacks successfully pair the Yakuza series' brand of hysterical action with the historical fiction of its 19th century Japan setting.
Okay, maybe I'll play this
Unfortunately,
tonight
its step back
instead.
in time also presents a slight step down in quality for its sub-stories and side activities, and the blander areas of its low-tech environment can't quite compete with the flashy charms of Kamurocho when it comes to exploration. Even so, its high-stakes story had me hooked throughout, and it was fascinating to get an insight into a period of Japanese history I knew very little about
Okay. I didn't know I could already play it. Alright, then I guess change of plans. Instead of Apex, I'll play this tonight. I mean, Apex isn't going anywhere. Thanks, resub Steve and Stray. Is it only the deluxe edition? I'll just get the deluxe edition anyway, fuck it. I like the team anyway. Alright, it's downloading. Here's the resub Sesho and Samoth. Are you gonna abandon this like a Yakuza 7? I'm so tired of that, like, blasphemous slander. I am still actively playing through Yakuza 7. I'm just taking my time. Have you not heard of Reddit/patient gamers? There's no reason to rush it. Hasn't it been 2 years? Exactly. I'm enjoying it at a good pace. Thanks to resub Aerito and the gift sub Wind. He just finished the business side quest, so he's taking it easy. Exactly. I actually finished the entire business minigame, which was literally an 8-hour adventure. So now we just take 2 years to marinate in that and enjoy what we've accomplished there as we slowly get through it further. Thanks to resub Sagi. And the resub Chaotic. In Turkey. The resub Butter. Yes, I will, Scoots. We're still actively chipping away at it. You watching Vinland Saga? Yeah. Not Bungo Stray Dogs, though, but Tiana's watching that one. I'm watching Vinland Saga, though. We both are. Thanks to the resub Amagi. Yeah, that's what I heard, George. Thanks to the resub Ouroboros. And the resub Hyperion and Moose in Scary. And the resub Wise. And the Prime Shane. Have you seen any of the College Humor Dropout game shows? No, I haven't watched anything College Humor related in 10 years. At least. You cover the dark and darker drama? I mean, touched on it, but there's not a whole lot to it right now. It's like a single blog post. Like, unofficially, too. So, I'll just wait to see how all that develops. Thanks to the resub Wazy. Oh, they talked about it in their Discord. Oh, what'd they say? Have you cared about the DK Oldies drama? I haven't really looked into it. As I understand it, they sell old games at very high prices, right? So most people are upset about that, calling it a scam and everything. I don't know if there's more to it other than shittily priced products, but that's all I've seen so far. It's the top post on their subreddit, the Dark and Darker subreddit? Okay. Oh, there's a Nexon lawsuit now. Oh, okay, so things have changed quite a bit over the last 2 days. Want to address certain rumors that have started to circulate and reassure Dark and Darker fans that absolutely no stolen assets or code were used to make our game. Code was built from scratch. Most of the assets are purchased from the Unreal Marketplace. All other assets and game design docs were created in-house. This has already been audited by an outside agency. As far as we know, you cannot copyright a game genre. Regarding the lawsuit, we consider it a separate personal matter claimed on one of our team members. What? No lawsuit has been filed against Iron Mace. Regardless, we believe in our teammate and look forward to the resolution of their personal matter. Building games is hard enough with all the rumors and distractions in the industry. This is why we chose to handle matters privately in respect to our peers in the industry. We've reached out through our back channels and do not believe the recent rumors were intentional and believe they are likely due to a disgruntled third party. For now, this will be our final statement on the matter. We are ready to defend if necessary, but prefer to focus our energy on bettering our craft. We have a lot of work ahead of us for the next playtest, and we'll let our work do the talking. Finally, we'd like to thank the fans for their kind support. You are the sole motivation to build bigger and better. As always, our aim is to stay directly and openly engaged with you. Thanks for the support. Hope to see you in the dungeon soon. Okay. Thanks to Tier 1 Baba Yaga. The Prime Ramiru. So they're dumping it on one person. Well, no, it seems like the company is not being sued. It seems like it is a personal lawsuit. I mean, I think that sounded fine. I mean, to be fair, they do have assets purchased from the Unreal Marketplace. It would be pretty bizarre if they somehow also had stolen assets as well, considering the assets they do have are from Unreal. Also, it's Nexon, so I don't think anyone looked at this negatively, to be fair. Even if they did steal from Nexon, like Dankin said last time, that would actually just earn people's respect. Everyone hates Nexon. If they openly just said, yeah, we did work for Nexon, it was fucking awful, they're a terrible company, so we left, but wanted to keep our idea, so we took the idea with us on the way out. People would be like, oh, okay, great. Can't wait for the next playtest. Thanks to Tier 1 Ant-Man in the Prime, Eros, in the resub Bills, Kwani, and the 5 gift subs Kalari. In the resub Easterly. No, I don't know if they were part of Nexon and left. That I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. Maybe one of their team members is, which is the one that's being sued, perhaps. But doesn't seem like they commented on that. So I have no idea. I love companies that publish games and then add the most pay-to-win microtransactions imaginable, then delete the game from existence. Amen, Nexon. Amen. Thanks to resub Wallbang and Balls. Did you see the Bored Ape game comes out? No way. No way. Is that actually coming out? Whoa! Holy shit, I had no idea. Oh, wow. First Bored Ape NFT game cost $2,300 for 3 weeks of play. Oh my. Oh goodness. I don't know if that's accurate or not yet, since I clearly don't know anything about it, aside from the tech demos they used to show, which were absolutely laughable jokes. But that does sound like some Bored Ape kind of shit. You have to pay hourly for access to the game or something. Thanks to Prime, Kaiman, and Adam. Let's see Young cover it.
Bored Ape Yacht Club, one of mankind's dumbest inventions.
Amen.
This is
True.
an NFT brand that gained a lot of traction after celebrities endorsed it and after NFTs skyrocketed for a bit before they plummeted, and there was this hype train, this gold rush going on for a bit that has kind of waned. But, you know, they're bros who are still hanging on. You got situations like these which are really funny. Somebody highlighted how funny it is to watch NFT bros learn about screenshots and how they feel like when somebody right clicks and saves their NFT images, it's like stealing. So right here, I got the same one.
Oh, this is vintage.
In response to Kingle's NFT monkey here, and
That's
the
vintage
response
copy pasta now.
received here is, dude, I own this NFT. Do you really think you can get away with theft when you're
These are
showing what you
chosen
stole from
in
me directly
automaton.
to my face? My lawyers will make it an easy job of this case. Prepare to say goodbye to your luscious life and start preparing for the streets. I will ruin you.
You know
Thanks,
how much
Lisa
I
Dilly.
sacrifice?
Acting like
Hydra.
downloading a JPEG from the image is the same as trespassing and theft. And it's just the fact that these NFT bros don't understand what they're actually buying. You're not buying the image. You're buying the receipt that links to the image. There's also very little legal precedence for this stuff, not to mention the law will never say that downloading a JPEG from the internet is illegal when what you paid money for was, in fact, the NFT, which is not the image itself, just the thing that says you own the image, and you know you're the one taking its word for it, so good for you, I guess. But for the rest of us, we'll just download the JPEGs how we feel like it. It's the internet, man. You've got other NFT bros saying things like, you think it's funny to take screenshots of people's NFTs?
So we're going
huh?
over the history of
Property theft is a
NFTs
joke.
and the
It's property.
meltdowns.
Yacht
Where's
Club.
the game?
Now here comes next generation stupidity in the
Oh, here we
form
are.
of this NFT game that is essentially just another major grift. Let's check this out. I'll break it down as the trailer goes along because some of the stuff that they talk about here doesn't even sound like English. Here we go.
Which all leads us to the trial of Jimmy the monkey.
Hold on, so that this just showed me they put out a trailer for this. Bored Ape Yacht Club's next chapter, what you need to know about sewer passes, the skill-based mint, and more. The skill-based mint, huh?
A whole lot's happened in the swamp recently. Let's recap.
I'll do a quick recap for you. NFTs have never been less valuable. Recap's over. It crashed and burned.
We started down here. Competed for glory when we got over here. And a whole bunch of other really cool stuff took place in between then and now.
And it's all
All
gone.
leads us to the trial of Jimmy the monkey. It all started when Jimmy took a shit so atomic, he ripped a damn hole in the space-time continuum. Curtis was handed a mysterious box and a key from another universe, but instead of opening it, they partied. And now the
Is this
key
where Justin
inconveniently
Roiland went
stuck
after the
inside
whole
Jimmy's
domestic
back
violence
door.
stuff?
His,
You write this?
chocolate pocket? Ugh, it's his butthole. Now it's up to us to open that box, and we gotta take the long way around to get the key. Through the sewer. Starting January 17th, each ape and mutant can claim a sewer pass that grants access to the bowels of the Yacht Club for a skill-based
So
mint
cool.
called
Hype.
Dookie Dash that begins January 18th.
Like, how there has to be some level of shame when you're Bored Apes were very expensive. Now they're probably worth less than a pack of cigarettes, but at one point they were very expensive. How can there not be that level of embarrassment where, like, I spent thousands of dollars for my Dookie Dash? Like, you're telling your friends about, like, your investments, like, guys, you guys really need to get the sewer pass from the latest Bored Apes. It allows you for 5 Dookie Dashes in the skill-based mint through the glorb hole. Like, that's wild to me. Like, you actually have to be fucking stupid and shameless to think this is a good idea. It just sounds embarrassing.
That begins January
It's so beautiful. This is the game. This is not what I saw originally. They tried to do a Bored Apes MMO. I thought that's the game that was coming out. This is legitimately a Flash game from Addicting Games, pretty much. But this is one that you have to put a lot of money into. It's a fucking NFT game. And not only an NFT game, a Bored Ape one, which was the most expensive NFTs. Huge. So huge. Paying for access for the worst game imaginable.
You can also use ApeCoin to buy power-ups that'll help you. You'll have 3 weeks to play as many times as you want. This is a skill-based mint. The longer you survive and the more fragments you pick up, the higher your score. The highest score you get across all your runs will be recorded. And when the sewer closes, the highest score amongst all players gets the key. And
Whoa!
all eligible sewer passes will prepare for the summoning. Pay attention, this next part is important.
You've got my undivided
Your
attention.
high score in the game is tied to the combination of your wallet and your sewer pass. If you give away your pass or it gets
Oh,
moved
no!
to another wallet, the score does not go with it.
Oh my god.
It's now a new wallet and pass combination. However, if you get that same pass back, as long as it's in the original wallet you played with, your high score will be there. Passes can only have one score tied to them, so when the sewer closes on February 8th, we will be re-verifying every single entry. to
So
make
how did
sure
this
no
all
one got
go?
up to
I didn't know
anyone's business.
it passed.
Also, take note, when the sewer closes, the leaderboard freezes. After scores are validated, your sewer passes will be eligible for the most exciting part yet.
No, no more excitement. It's too much. Oh,
Gary,
ah!
the great dog prophet has been studying
Gary!
the box that Curtis received. And thinks
Oh!
conditions are right to
How much
perform
money?
a summoning ritual that will bring incredible power sources from another dimension
Oh my god.
to our world.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Gary will be watching you in the sewer, because on February 15th, eligible sewer passes can participate in the summoning. Your best score will determine what it reveals, so keep those sewer passes close by. The reveal is just
My
the
god,
beginning.
those sewer
Your
passes are
power
worth more than
source will be
gold.
able to evolve through a sequence
diamonds.
of various ApeCoin-powered minigames as the story continues. These power sources are your key to what comes next. Okay, that was a lot. But before you go posting about it on Twitter, screenshot this
Nobody
graph
did.
so you have something to...
Just to illustrate the massive fall off on NFTs, this flew so far under the radar, none of the like crypto bro brainwashed NFT drone bots even bothered posting about it. I never heard about it, and I am glued to these kind of goofy NFT fumbles. And this video would have been something that would have been dunked on by like half of the people on YouTube, and no one even bothered talking about it. That is how far off, or how far they have fallen. Beautiful. Absolutely, they have really hit the shitter. They are deep in the sewer without a pass to get them out. Poetic.
reference. You can also check out our official website and FAQ. This has all of the answers that you'll need in text format, even if you don't read. And please double check every link you click to make sure you're going to the real deal. It's almost time to literally go ape shit. Oh, I've been wanting to say that one for a while. See you in the sewer.
Man, what a great idea. Thanks to Tier 1 Dragon in the resubs, Snow, Tennis, Onion, Zappy, Fish, and the 3 gift subs, Snow. Thank you for that. We've already watched that one, Smokey. And the bits teach on. So how did this go? I'm sure Young will cover how the game actually went. So this is him going through the trailer.
Random dumb words being thrown. All of what I just explained.
Oh, here
That
we
you've
go.
got numerous articles like PC Gamers here titled "The Bored Apes NFT is literally about chasing shit," and all of what I just explained is kind of explained right here. But alongside that, the performance of this game is
Hold on, wait, here are the actual raw numbers. Sewer passes are being offered for sale for absurd amounts of money. The floor price for a sewer pass on OpenSea translates to nearly $3,100 in real money. The total volume of sewer pass sales on OpenSea at this moment stands at 13k ETH, which works out to nearly 21 mil. And some fucking goofball paid $9,700 for a tier 4 sewer pass. Those are still very high numbers. Still plenty of gullible idiots parting with some money. I imagine it's only whales left, though. Because this used to be nothing to Bored Apes. Bored Apes was a multi-billion-dollar business. So their big game here only doing 21 mil total. That's quite a colossal fall off. But it is higher than I would have thought, given how little people even discussed it. There's Brian Brock. This is insane to me. Who are they buying to flex it to? I don't think they're doing it to flex anymore. They truly think they very much adopted that belief as, you know, buying the dip. All of the NFTs are in that big dip, and they are thinking that they're 10 steps ahead, that they're buying the dip and they're going to make a ton of money in the future. Though I just don't see a world where shit like NFTs, Bored Apes bounce back and the hysteria starts again. It's a fucking joke, and it's become synonymous with scams. So I just don't see that happening. But who knows? Maybe it does. And maybe all of the people that have a sewer pass and a dookie dash are going to be the prophets. The ones that saw the future and made out like bandits. Thanks for the raid boxing. And thanks to the Prime YDS. There is a video of gameplay of Dookie Dash, and the video claims it's the future of gaming. Yeah, I'll check it out. Here, let me take a peek. Collaboration alert. Doodles and Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT game unite to offer incredible free gifts. That's probably not the one. We minted 2 sewer pass, and this is what we did.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video. Yeah, here we go. We've just got the first tape for the first mutant. Absolute nice. Very nice website. Super clean. No lags whatsoever. Gas fee right there. Almost $15, which is fairly okay, I would say. Remembering back, I've paid like $6,000 for the other site drop. That was absolute nuts. And yeah, sorry. This is considerably very, very low fees right there. Waiting a little bit of time. There we go. The transaction just went through. I've just got my first pass, and here we go, my second pass for my second mutant.
Let's go.
One. And yes,
Spending spree.
I did sell it at 8.5 ETH. I was kind of, well, timing was okay, I would say. The floor already dropped so badly from then, so I'm actually happy about that. Claiming the second pass right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right of the.
When does the game start?
Anyway, opinion of it was the pro wrecking long. Pretty much floor.
Okay.
Back, yeah. After this, got link for the pass. Obviously,
cool. Amazing gameplay. Oh, here we go. A Dookie Dash high score run. You'll pay 2 ape coin for a power shart pack. If it was free, it would actually be like charmingly shit. But keep in mind, this is $3,100 for access to this game for 3 weeks, and then you're paying money on top of it for a power shart pack. They are actually laughing in your face. They are feeding you shit, literally, and you're paying for it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have no sympathy for all the people that have lost incalculable amounts of money on this. What a joke. Exit the Prime C. Did he get the power shart? Nice, good power shart. This should be a good run then. Alright, we're in. Let's go, gamers. Woo! Move over, Elden Ring. There's a new sheriff on the block. Wow. This guy's good. Thanks to the resub Vito and the Prime Dez and Noon. Oh yeah. Oh boy, we're going in. This is a 65,000 point power chart. Oh! And there goes $3,100. Cool. Let's go. Awesome. Well, hey, man. I'm sure it was a lot of fun. Looks like an old Cartoon Network website game. True, except those games slapped. Those games were good. I still remember the Dexter's Lab one where you do electric fences in order to like herd chickens. Thanks to Prime Cherry and the resub Kivo. Thanks to the resub Elk. My favorite was the Ed and Eddie Cart Bash game. That one was good. I think another absolute banger was the Evil Con Carne one where it was battle islands. So you'd equip your island with a lot of weaponry to fight the other island. It was really fun. So you'd have 1 versus 1 island warfare. It was cool. Alright, I gotta take a fat shit real quick. All of this Dookie Dash really got my bowels cooking. I'm gonna go drop a little sewer pass in there. I'll be right back. back. These resub Rams. Seth the programmer just uploaded. Oh, is he finally like responding to the everything, including all the shit he said on the live stream? All right, we can check that out. The allegations are not true. Okay. We can definitely check this out. I am very interested to see this based on that title, considering he himself confirmed the allegations in a live stream. The only thing he denied is knowingly trying to get a minor's nudes. He said that he was actually just joking about getting a minor's nudes in order to make other people uncomfortable, which is still fucked up. In fact, in his words, he said that while it's technically sexual harassment, he doesn't like that word for it because it was a joke. So, I find it very odd that he'd choose this title, because he himself confirmed pretty much all of it during that stream.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 28. How old are you?
28? Wow, I'm 22.
Thanks for some karma.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're fucking old, bitch.
I am not old.
I was looking for like a 14-year-old. What the fuck, Granny?
Oh my god.
Not joking. You have a little sister?
Hello everyone, it's your host, SetTheProgrammer. This video has been a long time coming, and there are many reasons this video did take me a long time, which I will be getting into later in the video, and you guys will definitely understand why. I will say this just very bluntly, very short. I've made many mistakes in my life. You know, I've hurt people in the past, including close friends, and I'm currently seeking therapy to work on myself and to be a better person and more understanding of others. And that being said, yes, I was an asshole to my friends. But the bottom line and the most important thing here is I am not a pedophile. The pedophile thing was never really Clyde's huge concern. Clyde defended me in the past about this, and so did many other YouTubers. And Clyde himself, he became a little bit confused by it because of admissions from a different person named Catherine Kawhi, who happened to be a boy, and Clyde always just assumed, well, Seth is not gay, so therefore he would never hit on a boy. And then when he heard about my sexuality possibly not being straight, he became a little bit confused. I will just say right now that Catherine Kawhi has already came out and said, no, I was not a victim of Seth. So with that out of the way, we're just going to get straight into satire.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, just this, during the call, I asked for his age. Prior, I told him I was 16, although I was actually 15, doesn't matter. And he replied he was 14. This was a common thing he said, but whatever. That is so fucking weird. He wasn't 14. Seth the Programmer, I can't remember how old he is right now, but he's mid-20s. He wasn't 14 during any of this, which is super weird to say. And this is talking about, keep in mind, whole personality back in 2018, being annoying and weird. He responded with the whole naked or clothed thing, and to keep character, I played along and said naked. But you're 15, this guy is much older, joking about being naked and shit is still weird. He keeps deflecting with it being satirical and whatever, and I see they are also doing the same here. That doesn't make it any less weird or gross. Like, it just straight up, it doesn't. I think it's a tier 1 Funky, the Prime Gira, and the resub Mazeppa.
Victim of Seth. So with that out of the way, we're just going to get straight into satire.
It seems that from what you just told me, that it was kind of like an unspoken thing that everyone's just kind of trolling each other and trying to make each other uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you never felt threatened by him, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay, and...
yes, like, at the time, I was just sort of... It was just my personality to be as weird and annoying as possible. My mentality during this whole thing was that most people in Discord have, like, a veil of irony. So, like, I just assumed that everyone was sort of trolling at the time.
What I'm coming today here is to just, like, quickly speak with you and just get your kind of, you know, your context and everything like that. You posted...
Honestly, I feel like my situation is, like, hardly relevant. It is, like, because, once again, I didn't consider myself a victim at all.
Yeah.
I just thought that my encounters with Seth, were kind of sus.
The Satire situation. Satire is 3 years younger than me, and during these screenshots, she is 17, and I am 20 years old.
He used to say things like that in private calls as well, like with his like highest of like admins as well up there. They would just sit in calls, and he would sit there and say things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel dumb as a 16-year-old, like not recognizing those things now. You know, at 22, I can sit there and say, what was I thinking? But yeah. Then in future screenshots where a lot of people are like, you know, the pepperoni nips, and they're saying I'm sexually harassing her. She's 18 and I am 21. A lot of people really over-exaggerate the age difference, and a lot of people, they keep doing this thing where they're like, Seth, you're 21 talking to a 16-year-old girl. Like, they'll always, like, age me up, but just, like, keep her perpetually 16, and it's a completely dishonest narrative. It's always a 3-year gap. She was born in 2000. But beyond that, a lot of these screenshots are actually doctored or fake, and you'll notice in a lot of these screenshots she removes all of her replies and a lot of context. You can literally see it in the screenshots where it's like, who is Seth replying to? Is he having like a schizo attack? Who is he talking to in these screenshots? And it's because she removed all the context, which originally the context is that, at least for the original one, was that me and her would get into these private calls with like admins and stuff like that, which she admits on Clyde's stream, and we would do it to sort of poke fun at another member in our server who actually had a crush on her, so me and her would make screenshot bait and then send it to him. So there was no actual intent at soliciting anything. There's not like, oh, you know, I was just joking, bro. It's not even that. There's not even an attempt to solicit anything from anyone, on top of her already doctoring and lying about a lot of screenshots. And to further go into this, there was a guy who actually completely despised me. He thought I was absolutely a pedophile. He hated that, and no one was talking about it, so he actually helped inspire to make this document on me to begin with, and he was the original person behind it, and kind of getting into it, and, you know, arguing and creating the arguments for it. And then he just straight up realized, these people keep telling me different lies and different things, and suddenly they're making new stories all the time that don't make any sense and clearly never happened.
Okay, so with the whole, like, 50 messages I woke up to, Satire and Abraham are trying the whole, he's trying to fly out and fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, didn't
apparently have screenshots this time. Yeah.
But that's bullshit, because, like, you asked them for evidence, and then they're just like, oh, we didn't say that, or we don't have any evidence, or something. And then, like, now they just suddenly have evidence, like, almost 6 months later.
Yeah, so I'll relay the chronology from what I saw, like, about the little situation that's happening now, and I'll just tell you my kind of takeaway. But basically what happened was, I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was, you know, the MF Doom kid?
It's Recent Vanilla.
No, I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about some shit, but he basically asked me about you. And I basically said, oh, Seth's like a liar and shit, but I don't think he's a pedophile. I think Abraham and them lied about that. And so he goes, really? You think Abraham would lie about that? And I'm like, yeah, I do think he would, because he just flat out lied to my face. And so he goes, huh, well, maybe you should talk to Abraham. I'm like, pass.
Right.
And then that was like 2 days ago. Then yesterday, I guess Abraham hits up Fingerprint and is just like, hey man,
God, this
I was
is already
hoping that I could talk to
so
Trini
much
or something, because
that feels
recently,
very,
you know, I don't know,
not
like,
productive,
you know, there's
to the
something
point.
there's something
It's
really
already going
pressing
off
that
on
I
a
want to talk to
tangent.
him about it. And I was like,
I
we
don't know any
literally
of the
the
people
last
they're
time,
mentioning
because
here.
of this shit, said that we weren't going to ever talk again,
Yeah.
because there's just no point in us speaking. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. Then that tryharder kid, who's like the notorious doxer in this community, then proceeded to ask Infamous "Oh, yo, can you ask Trini and Fingerprint to come talk with me?" And Fingerprint's not even involved, so that already seems suspicious as fuck to me.
This actually feels like some kind of middle school, like, lunch table shit. This goes on for so long. Okay, so I think that... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is over 10 minutes of the video. Wow. Thanks to tier 1, Juan. Why? This feels like it doesn't even run in line with what was even being spoken about. I've never heard any of those names before, and I watched that whole fucking stream, read the Google Doc. I've never heard those names. I don't see how it plays a role. If the main point is that people were lying and spreading different rumors, you can still make that point more succinct. Like, you don't need a 12-minute interview with someone that I still don't even understand the role they play in all of this. Surely there was a better way of presenting those points as opposed to an interview with the worst audio of all time and running off talking about people no one knows.
Dude, I didn't even have the account.
Yeah, it's not like you can really do
minors. So, you heard it yourself. She is very dishonest. Creates a lot of lies and weird stories. This is also true with the whole three-way situation where she was saying me and whoever else were going to have a three-way with minors. This is just completely not true. I'm going to have someone else vouch for me right now. They're actually older than me. And she completely just pulled that story out of her ass to make me look worse than I am.
Alrighty, so regarding the whole threesome thing, that didn't have to do anything with satire at all.
Remember that
was
even
a
coming up.
Different person. It was like this moderator, basically. It was like on Kick. It was like 2017, 2018, I think. And basically, this dude offered to have us fuck his girlfriend, right? And this, they were older than us at the time, so yeah, nothing came out of that. But I just wanted to bring context to that because none of that thing ever happened with satire. So yeah.
But on top of this, Abraham, hang out with a person named Tryharder, and Tryharder is a known swatter. He actually gets paid to put swats on people. Will link to their PayPals, rob them. He's a crypto thief, and he does all this, and we have it all on recording. I can play it here.
Report him to the police.
Hello?
That's a felony.
Hello? I can't deal with this anymore.
The last guy who did this got 20 years in jail.
Just shot my little sister. There's...
Nigga, did they actually just...
So... Huh. Hello? Hello? My dad just shot my little sister. There's...
If they know this guy, they absolutely need to report him. Like ASAP. Holy shit. This is all from an anime debate community. Holy fuck. And to be fair, this guy's voice literally sounds like the kind of guy to do this kind of shit. That is exactly what I imagine someone who does that sounds like. I can actually hear his voice like he's getting really nervous and anxious, the butterflies in his stomach. This is the most exciting thing he's ever done in his fucking life. Usually he's just getting bullied at school. Report this guy to the authorities. 100%. Thanks to the resub Korok, Ginger, and the tier 1 tries.
Circle. S.
Yes, you're doing a great job. What's the phone number that you're calling from in case we get disconnected?
Is that true, Gavin? That's shocking to hear. I didn't even know about this whole anime debate community till all this.
Okay. Okay, please. Listen to me, please. Florida.
He's the prime Maui. Is anyone in chat confused of what any of this has to do with the allegations? So, as I understand it, this guy played a role in some of the allegations. So right now, this is Seth pointing out who this guy actually is. And he's a real piece of shit. So this is relevant to the whole story, for sure. This previous one, I don't know why he spent 14 minutes of an interview on that, but this has relevance. This guy should be in jail. He should be getting 20 years just like the last guy who used to do this. No doubt.
It's 321.
Okay, 321, go ahead.
321.
Okay, you're doing a great job. Okay, Jeffrey, tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, thank you so much. My dad came back home. He was probably drugged. I don't know. There's drugs all over the place. It smells so badly. There's drugs all over the place. And
thanks the resub, Francis.
He came back. He had a shotgun and he straight up he straight up shot my little sister.
Swag Kage's live stream works better for getting info. Well, I'm trying to get Seth's side first. And then see everything else is from here. Because right now, what we have is the live stream, Clyde's video, and that huge Google Doc about everything, and this is Seth's response to all of it. The live stream certainly did him no favors. This is focusing on mainly this guy right now, and then this interview, which I still don't really see the point of. How long does this go on for?
They have current address. Lives in an apartment. I don't know.
No, that's not it. No. It's
Yeah.
not the one that's 51 years old.
Yeah, no shit. Wait, no, that's the one that attached to. It is him. Look.
I know. That's the thing.
Wait, hold on. What is the last 4 digits of the phone number you think you have?
No, that's not it. No.
He has a Yahoo account too.
Are you using that stem?
No, it's fucking just random ass shit.
What do you?
I don't. I wonder if this is his address then.
I think I might be running him for 5 fucking gens here. Are you using that stem?
No, it's fucking.
So if this guy is such a
random ass
well-known
shit.
figure, he needs to be reported. That's my main
That's-
takeaway right now.
That. I'm telling you, like it's blurred out.
I know.
Thanks for the resub, Yazzie.
I wonder.
Are these children? I would imagine, based on this kid's voice, he's probably under 18, but that probably won't matter when it comes to a crime like this. Swatting is treated extremely harsh when they do catch the people behind it, so he'd probably still get fucked regardless, and rightfully so. Kid sucks. Piece of shit. This isn't the only guy that was accusing SetTheProgrammer. He's going through, as I understand it, going through multiple people that were talking about it, and this happens to be one of them, and the guy's a real piece of shit. Is the resub remix insult? Why did this dumbass record himself doing it? He's watched too many anime power scaling. He thought he was reaching like Frieza levels of power by calling the authorities and struggling through a fake call to swat someone in an anime debate community. So he recorded it as his power play. And I imagine that's going to be instrumental evidence when he does get reported. And he will. I'm pretty confident he will, with all of this coming out now and shining such a huge spotlight on it. Yeah, this isn't just the anime community. This is a even more specific niche. Anime debate on what anime character would beat another anime character's ass. That's the community. No, Seth is the one who is getting swatted by this guy Tryharder. That's why he put it in this video, to showcase the guy. Swatting equals attempted murder. Yeah, and that's exactly what they ruled for the last guy. His name was Swatistic. that actually did lead to someone dying. It was over a Call of Duty disagreement. He swatted the guy. A guy got shot and died. And the guy who did the call, Swatistic, got 20 years in jail. Still in jail. And will likely end up staying in jail for most of his life. Thanks to Prime, Adam.
I wonder if this is his address then.
Packard, I sent you a Twitter DM. Please add Tryharder. Tryharder says he knows the truth and he really needs on. You guys know Tryharder?
Yeah, Tryharder is a dox. Only is that kid not? That's just a kid too, anyway, right?
This is really quiet. Why is the audio so quiet on this?
So the way to approach this situation.
I can't hear this at all.
Whether this is, you know, Clyde's fault or not, Tryharder was on his stream talking about me, and he was also on Keemstar's stream, and then Abraham and them are trying to bring more people, more swatters, more people trying to commit identity fraud with my things, and it's like, okay, if I reply, am I in danger? You know, and that's a huge reason that I was very intimidated to reply in this situation, and I would really like your guys' support here, and I'm going to show all of the proof. All of this is just completely objective information. It's not even like an interpretation. I will show all of it. Them trying to get my social security number, them trying to get yearbooks, them trying to get a SWAT.
So I understand that this group that he's talking about here is a very shitty, shady group. 100%. He is 100% in the right here. But we are really off the mark right now. A lot of what Seth admitted to in the live stream he has yet to even mention, such as when he did agree that it's technically sexual harassment what he was doing to people in the Discord, some underage, but he didn't like the word sexual harassment for it because he viewed it as jokes. I would like to hear his perspective and defense on that. This, I completely agree with him on, these people being pieces of shit that need to go to jail. Agreed. I get it. You've provided sufficient evidence. They've provided sufficient evidence of their crimes themselves. Fucking idiot bozos. So I agree. You absolutely W on that. You're right. But we're not talking about the allegations right now. We're talking about one person in one group that wasn't even the ones that really started it or brought it up, which is what I'd like to see from, or like where I'd like to hear from him on. Thanks, Resub Cyber Ghost, Bizarro, and the Prime Palm.
On someone else, it just seems really disingenuous and kind of evil because people actually do experience like serious sexual harassment, or you know, they actually even then it's like I don't think I'm sexually, and everyone has like an anime profile picture and they're just saying empty insults at each other. So yes, I said you have pepperoni nips or whatever. You know, even then, it's like, I don't think I'm sexually harassing her, right? It's like, think about it this way. If you're talking to some dude or some, like, high schooler in, like, a Call of Duty lobby and you're like, you have a micro cock, you dork, are you going to say I was sexually harassing him? It just seems
no one's
really
making that
disingenuous
argument.
And kind of evil because people actually do experience, like, serious sexual harassment, or, you know, they actually get sexually assaulted by, you know, parents.
It was the frequency, man. It wasn't just like the pepperoni nipples thing. It was the frequency. I'm misremembering the exact wordage, but another one was talking about like you joking about asking for nudes. Like that's a little different than calling someone in a Call of Duty lobby a micro penis, right? Like it is different. You can say like, I was just kidding, didn't actually want the nudes, whatever. But it's still, I mean, that's weird. It's uncomfortable. It is sexual harassment, right? Like by definition to the person that didn't want to get that message from you and maybe didn't know you were joking. So it's different. But no one's making that argument like the pepperoni nips is the only example. It was the frequency and the insistence.
Parents or, you know, bullies or whoever. And then so just saying like these like empty insults are sexual harassment is extremely loaded and disingenuous. So because I actually don't agree at all with people saying that this is sexual harassment just to like blatantly just like randomly talk shit with no real meaning or context. Clearly I wasn't actually looking at a picture of her or saw her in person. It was an empty insult. She is 3 years younger than me and a grown woman at that point in time. It's just absolutely bullshit, right? I don't agree with that terminology at all, and I don't think anyone should. It's disrespectful to actual people who are sexually harassed, and I want to move on from that.
That's wow. That's pretty low. Hold on. I really don't want to go through the live stream where they've started pulling up the shit that he used to say. If I remember correctly, one of them was him bragging about seeing nudes too, or something. I don't want to paraphrase it and be wrong, per se, but I don't want to go through the live stream either. But it was just the frequency. You kept doing it. People kept saying it's weird to do it. Called it out as sexual harassment, and you're backpedaling saying it's not sexual harassment because it's just jokes. It doesn't change it. It doesn't. So I was just joking about asking for nudes. It's still the same. It's still the fucking same. Like, whether or not you got nudes, whether or not you were actually looking at pepperoni nips when calling it out, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change it from being weird. It's still harassing.
I also have a lot of evidence that when I talked to minors in the past, that I would always try to keep it public. Many years ago, even around this time, which further shows that my intentions with these types of people were never malicious or as bad as they're trying to paint it out to be. I did not take the Keemstar stream very seriously, and neither did Clyde. Clyde realized that Keemstar was just trying to take two friends that were having a hard time and pit them against each other for entertainment. I'm pretty sure the dude is actually a type of sociopath. Keemstar has actually been known to make false accusations on people in very similar situations, which is why I was very uncomfortable being on the stream and why I kind of just took the piss and just kind of like played it up for entertainment and really didn't take anything seriously. If you want to find out more about his history with that, you can see him ruining a man's life named RS Glory and Gold by falsely accusing him of being a pedophile and just straight up ruining his life and watching him cry on stream and all kinds of...
Again, you're not wrong. But that has nothing to do with what you were saying on the stream and the things you confirmed. It was stupid to not take it seriously then. It was stupid to go on there in the first place, but even dumber to go there and apparently take the piss for the sake of entertainment off real allegations. But that's still stupid from you. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can call out plenty of things from Keemstar, and it looks like he spends a good 5 minutes doing just that, but that does nothing on your case. You shouldn't have gone there in the first place, especially knowing his history, and certainly not to take the piss out of the actual allegations and make yourself look significantly worse. That's on you, 100%.
Me doing any animation direction, as I said in the previous recording. I do have a lot of ideas for that. I can also provide animation direction and some art correction as needed and some ideas, and still refrain from being in the full project release, which could be on Omar's unique channel or on Clyde's channel or wherever it goes. The other person who was on the stream was Pat God. I will just say this straight up. I feel very uncomfortable with him being there because he's literally just a random guy from Discord who just insults people. Like, that's his whole thing. His name is Pack God. Like, packing is just mindlessly insulting people, which makes it very ironic that he doesn't understand when I'm also just insulting people. Allegedly, and I heard this before I actually got on there and before I got on it again, he apparently roasted a person named Sneeko or packed him one time, and then they kept in contact before, and then they talked before. And Sneeko is in support of a movie called Cuties, and I'll just let someone else say it.
What his opinion is of me, because it's coming from a man who likes cuties. So why the fuck would it matter if he thinks I'm a bitch?
I don't know how we got here, but...
It legitimately couldn't mean less coming from a guy who openly defends a softcore child porn production.
Hey, if I ever wanted to get canceled, this is the video.
And so I was kind of uncomfortable being on this stream or being invited to it again. Once again, it's a guy named Pat.
Five gives some
might
suck.
be close to a guy named Sneeko. And it was just like, I really don't want to be associated with this any longer. One last thing I want to get into before I get more into like my career stuff and segue more into like
that was a top 5 anime twist in the power scaling I certainly didn't expect to come out of fucking nowhere. God damn.
Like that. One last thing that needs to be addressed from the Keemstar stream is, Swag Kage versus me, where he kind of came on, he was like, Seth, you liar, you rat, you told me this, and Six was telling me you said that, and, you know, etc. And I was like, swag, you know, this
Oh yeah, the
video
happy coat's
right
back
here,
in
I
stock.
literally say it, you know, years ago.
The hashtag ad, yeah, the happy coat's
I just
back
said-
in stock.
I just said I was gonna
You
drink
know how
water.
fucking bad this is? The reason you didn't try to defend this shit to me before is because you know how crazy it sounds. Instead, you just said that the person in the screenshots wasn't you. And the reason I'm trying to add people in the call
moistglobal.com
is because you want to maintain this he said, she said fucking narrative instead of having Six, someone who you have co-hosted videos with for like, what, 2 fucking years now, who people take seriously. And Troy, somebody who Six also takes seriously, who Six and I can both vouch for, who we know come in here and say that you were telling people that that wasn't you in those
Go to
fucking
1 minute and 20
that
seconds.
you have been. Yeah, sure.
So when the doc originally came out, the 50 or so pages with the pedophile evidence or whatever, and Seth telling me, you know, it's all a troll. Some of these screenshots aren't me. Some of them are doctored. Regardless of if they are doctored or not, I believed him.
And I will show some screenshots now that Swag was indeed, you know, in these calls and aware of this. And even on his own stream, he admitted it, right? He's like, well, I was only there for a few minutes. Well, maybe I was there the whole time. I don't remember, you know, and stuff like that. You can just tell he's starting to flip-flop. He's very nervous of being attached to the situation. Swag, I'm just going to say this. No one's coming for you, man. I'm the only one that's going to get in trouble here. All right? I just wanted you to take accountability and admit that I wasn't lying, and if at best it was just a miscommunication between us, okay? No one needs to be called a rat, liar, sociopath, light yagami. No one needs to have like this middle school breakdown over a miscommunication like that, okay? It's really weird. And, you know, Six himself on a stream directly contradicts what you're trying to tell me he said. He literally himself says Seth said some were him and some were doctored, because that's how it's always been, and that's what I said 2 years ago. That's what Six said. And we know that you were there, and so you can make up.
Which ones are
that you were there
doctored?
for a certain amount of time or whatever. But
He's mentioned that a lot of times now. I think it'd be very helpful to his case to point out which ones are doctored and not real. Because right now he only showed one where it wasn't doctored. She just, or actually I don't remember who it was. It was in the beginning. They just took away context, not necessarily doctored. It'd be really helpful if you would say or show which ones are not real. Thanks to the Resub Collective.
Stop trying to attack me over it, alright? You don't throw me under the bus to make yourself look better. It's really immature. And this whole narrative that I told you back in the day that all these screenshots weren't me just isn't true. I've been very consistent for years. Okay, I've been consistent since day one about this because that's the truth. That's literally why Trini turned on them in this situation, because some of these screenshots were real and not real. Six literally contradicts what you're saying. No, I never told you that. You might just be forgetting. I want to assume you're forgetting. But don't throw me under the bus over that, because it's just not true. And no one, and it's just objectively not true. And there's too much evidence to the contrary. Like, alright, and I'm just going to say this as a warning here. A lot of these clips and a lot of these things are recorded at different times, so I'm sorry for the audio quality. My mind's a mess. The world's a mess right now. I'm just going to straight up say the audio quality will be different. It's a different day. A lot of these clips are made like right after I got out of the psych ward, and I do sound a lot different in those. My emotions are completely different. My new medication is hitting me a lot different, so please forgive me for sounding a little bit different in this next section, and I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. The last thing I want to talk about, were things I just found untrue and maybe misworded by many people that I don't really agree with, that I felt need to be addressed before moving on. Some of these are minor and not that important, so no drama or anything, but a lot of people that aren't familiar with our community took these way out of proportion and didn't really understand what Clyde or I was saying when he said these in his videos. So no fault of Clyde, just mainly the outside community's misinterpreting. The first one is the whole I have never debated anyone good before thing, which this is like a really dorky thing to mention or care about, but it is sort of important for my image. And this is just not.
That's like the least important. That shouldn't even be in here, man. To defend the quality of your debates, this is certainly not the time or the place for that.
True. Everyone in the community knows I used to debate literally everyone, everywhere, at any opportunity. I have debated pretty much everyone of note in this community, and probably Santa is moral or something. That's just my honest opinion. And as for King of Lightning and that whole debate, I did have some prep for that, but it was very minor, and it was kind of people.
This was not the video to be talking about the quality of being like the debate warlord. That shouldn't be here.
People are just confused due to Clyde's video because it said and are saying that I'm an industry plant and I don't make my own stuff, which just isn't true, and this is not Clyde's fault either. People are just genuinely kind of stupid and took what he said out of context. No offense, but like that's not at all what he was trying to say. Clyde was saying that a lot of my videos outside of my niches have other people help with them, which is true, but I still have a large part in writing them and credit everyone every time.
That is actually just not true, man, because that was what stood out to me like right off rip, because I was unfamiliar with this whole community, and I looked at the Naruto vs. Ichigo trailer that is on your channel, and I couldn't find who animated it. The quality of that animation was super, super high, and I was very impressed, and I wanted to know who animated it, so I turned to the description, and you didn't even put Omar's name in it. Omar's name wasn't even in here, man. So I completely believe, Clyde, that you don't credit everyone that helps you with work, because this is Omar's work. Omar and his team did this incredible fan animation for you, and I couldn't even find who it was. So that is just not true. Straight up not true. And it's still not here, even after being pointed out so many times. He has still not put Omar's name or any credit to Omar here. It wasn't at the end of the video either. Like, there was no way for me to even know who fucking animated this.
Times I haven't credited someone for helping with the video. It's like Batman vs. Kira and the Fate power scaling video. Batman vs. Kira was a half-and-half project made by me and Webcam Parrot, and I genuinely forgot to credit him for his help with Batman feats.
Maybe he'll address the Naruto vs. Ichigo one.
Even after this, and I told him the same thing. But I still did pretty much everything else with the story and Death Note stuff and how they'd interact being done by me. Parrot more so just provided feats he admitted he got off of a respect thread online, which was written by someone else, which you could actually probably find yourselves if you just Googled Batman respect thread or Batman detective feats respect thread or something like that. You probably find pretty much everything in that Batman vs. Kira video in a respect thread. Not for Kira, but for Batman. The Fate one, I didn't credit the writer because they are actually YouTubers as well as two people, and they wanted to just work with me, and they liked me a lot, but they knew what was being said was probably controversial, and even though it was their opinion, they didn't want to get hate for it. They just found it fun to work with me and liked me, as I said before. Otherwise, every time someone helps, I usually do mention them by name in the video or the description. And if I forgot anybody, I'm not trying to hide it, I just genuinely forgot. And a lot of the—
How do you forget for your biggest animation? That animation costs over $100,000. How could you just forget to credit Omar and the team for that? That feels very odd. That is a wild thing to forget, especially after pouring that kind of money into it. And you had a whole, like, Patreon set up, like, for that. And I'd like to see him address that, because one of the things Clyde talked about that I found to be particularly interesting is he would constantly mislead people on the amount of money the Patreon was making publicly. So it was making a lot of money. Like, it was making a decent chunk of change, but he was still acting like it really wasn't making anything. He's saying, like, oh, it's only like $1,000 a month or whatever. When it wasn't. It was like $10K a month. Is the resub smart? And the bits don't know.
These videos were edited by Clyde a year or two ago, but all of my new content is not made with any of these people and was an entirely new team I made by myself, with Crisis Edits being the main editor. He did an amazing job and is an insanely good dude and very smart, by the way. Even if you hate me, even after this video, please check out his stuff. He did nothing wrong and was never involved in or knew about any drama or anything really about me. He doesn't even want to work with me anymore at this point, so do give him his accolades if you hate me or even like me for that matter. He deserves a lot more clout. Otherwise, when it comes to videos like How Strong is Goku, which I wrote hundreds of pages of notes for and researched for years to make that video.
He's not going to mention the
I will say I never give
animation,
enough credit to my editors and what they had to do as well, and Clyde was very helpful with the editing of the Buu Saga portion of that video. Otherwise, I do all my own stuff in terms of writing. This should be obvious as I do live collab. This was like a weird conclusion he came to. There was like no evidence I was trying to manipulate him at all. I just want to say this to you, Swag. you said you contacted the police 4 times up until February 8th. I was actually... I don't even want to mention this in the video, but I feel like I'm kind of forced to because you made your stream. I was not actually threatening suicide. I actually already tried to do it. Like on February 9th through 12th, I was in a psych ward, and they were keeping me in there for my own good. And while I was in there,
Jesus Christ,
I'll just get the paper right here. This is exactly what they said, and I'll show a little bit on the screen. I don't want to dox myself. If there's any influencers that want proof for any of this, I can show it.
Why would anyone want proof of that? No one wants to celebrate that kind of shit or call it out for being fake. That's an extremely heavy and personal thing.
Or heard from before in a long time were telling me to keep fighting and keep doing my thing. So that's why I came back to YouTube to try to... Sorry, it's kind of... This is kind of emotional for me. I genuinely was like, okay, I'll try to fight for everything. You know, I came from nothing, and I tried to work my ass off to make everything I have, and people are trying to take everything I have away from me because I don't have anything. So it was hurtful. And I don't really agree with this whole narrative that, like, because I want my friends to vouch for me on certain things that they agree with, that I'm somehow like some like Ishin anime villain manipulator. And yeah, I do know that like...
So when I was learning about the situation, during stream, he tweeted at me saying I couldn't handle his swag and then literally put a picture of one of Bleach's biggest villains, Yuahabak, or however you say his fucking name. So not Ishin, but he himself was playing the villain. Like, I don't really think it's people saying that about you. You literally said that about yourself, publicly, because you leaned into it so hard about being the villain. And as you said, you were taking the piss out of all of it, even though everyone just wanted your perspective and wanted to see what's true, what's not, is this all real, because this is very alarming stuff. And instead, you kept doubling down on everything. And, again... Not Ishin, but you literally tweeted at me saying I couldn't handle your swag and then posted a picture of Yuahabak saying, I don't like war. Thanks to the resub bits. I don't remember if you said swag or spiritual pressure. I forgot. It was something like that. It was one of the two, either swag or spiritual pressure.
Saying these things is hurtful to people, but that's not what I was trying to go for. Swag, if you wanted to know what I wanted you to vouch for me for, I just wanted you to vouch for me that I write my own videos. When you, like, went on stream and were like, Seth is a sociopath, a liar, an evil man, it was really jarring. And it was kind of scary, dude. Like, I actually just, I was like, what in the fuck is happening, right? And, you know, when I would be going through a lot of stuff, you know, you watch these guys' videos and they're just sort of, they're like posting like mental breakdowns or like weird like personal moments of mine like publicly to try to make me seem like a bad person because I have mental illness, or, you know, like I have this crazy depression disorder that makes me like manic and suicidal and stuff, and they're trying to use it as like a weapon against me. It's really abnormal. And
I hate to keep harping on it, but that is something you also did. In Clyde's video, he showed plenty of evidence of you doing something very similar. So that's even more fucked up if you also really understand that perspective so intensely. And you openly did confirm you sent and said edgy shit like that to people that have similar mental illness. Thanks to the resub, Cat.
Swag, all I wanted from you was just like to say, just, hey Seth, I'm sorry for calling you a liar and a rat on Keemstar's stream, because, you know, like, you even admitted it. You admitted it on your live stream, right?
Zag and Elliot.
Seth has screenshots that I was there, and then you said, okay, well, I was only there for a little bit, but, you know, maybe we didn't know. And it was just a misinterpretation or like a miscommunication. So I just wanted you to apologize for trying to make me seem like a liar or a rat for that situation, because I wasn't lying, right? Like, I actually thought you were there. I had all the screenshots, and, like, you never clarified to me. So if you want to say that you weren't there for the whole thing, there's no proof for that, but I'll take your word for it. You should still just apologize for what you said, and that's all I really wanted, was just for you to hold, like, some kind of accountability. But instead, you try to turn me into, like, some, like, Aizen anime supervillain. And you'll notice, like, with a lot of, like, the rhetoric being used, they try to, like, paint me as, like, the sociopath, like, emotionless, like, evil man. But at the same time, they try to say I'm, like, full of emotions, like, of happiness, anger, and, like, sadness at the same time, and that I help people and all kinds of shit. And then, you know, professionals also just don't agree that that's what's happening. Like, I have a bunch of papers from professionals I can show influencers and stuff. And I'm not trying to use it as, like, a get out of jail free card. It's just, like, reality, right? That's just how it actually is, right? Like, my livelihood that I've been working, like, 7 years on is being taken away. And I already had problems to begin with. Like, yeah, I feel awful. Like, how is this... How do you come to the conclusion that I'm, like, Aizen or something?
So this... It seems like he's off the allegations now and just talking about more personal matters. He didn't really address, like, any of the stuff that was talked about. I think the whole section of pointing out the doxers, swatters, and all that's very important because they need to be in jail for sure. But everything else, he didn't mention any of the bullying to people who also had mental illness that he himself is struggling with. He didn't really tackle, like, anything aside from, like, he's saying some of the screenshots were doctored and that the sexual harassment messages were jokes, so not real sexual harassment. Thanks to Tier 1 Husk and the resub Think. The resub Milan. Jesus. Wow. That was a big one. There's a resub Clover and two man. Fuck. I keep going over the thought process on the, because the title is "The Allegations Are Not True," but he doesn't actually talk about the allegations. The vast majority is spent calling out a group that certainly does deserve to get called out with the swatters, and then talking about how the other people accusing him are also not cool. Like, come on. That's the only thing he addressed was, like, the people calling him a pedophile. But he just said the sexual harassment messages were meant as a joke, which isn't exactly, like, a great defense. Like, that's not enough to say he's a pedophile or anything, of course not, but, like, the messages are weird and are literal textbook sexual harassment. So I didn't appreciate him downplaying, like, different levels of sexual harassment. Like, that's such a weird angle to take on it. But that's the only thing he talked about. Again, he didn't go over any of the Patreon stuff where he would openly lie about the amount of money Patreon generated. He did lie in this video about always giving proper credit. I just pulled up his Naruto vs. Ichigo animation where he didn't even credit Omar, the actual animator, or anything. He also didn't tackle anything about the bullying messages he sent to people also going through mental health issues. including like making fun of people that were suicidal. Like, he didn't tackle any of like the actual meat of the discussion. But I completely agree with him on the, what was his name, Try Harder. That guy needs to be in jail. 100%. That guy absolutely needs to be in jail right now. Thanks for resub spew. And yeah, I will be Cookie. In the bits, Alvin. Thanks for the resub, Trav. He can't really defend it. The best and only thing he could say is his joke. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But he could also just be like, this was tasteless. I was young and stupid at the time. I was being edgy, and I realize that this is bad now, and I apologize for what I said to these young people. I realize now that sexual harassment, no matter how I felt about it at the time, is still not a great thing. But instead he just says, it's not real sexual harassment, so when I was asking him for nudes, I was joking, thus it's not real sexual harassment, so it's disingenuous to call it such. Which I think is terrible. It's just a bad thing to say. That's not taking responsibility for it. It's also not a defense. No, it's not a defense, but that's like how you handle that. That's how you would handle something like that. And then if, like, to defend other points, like the doctored screenshots, the ones that are fake, we'll point out which ones those are. So that way everyone can see what's real and what's not. Things are subdued and mystical. And the resub foe. I mean, I obviously hope, like, he's not a huge fucking sociopath asshole or anything. I don't think anyone wants that to be the case. But this was not a very good video to prove that he's not. Because he didn't really talk about any of what was actually being discussed. There's the resub, Revenant and Falcon. He said he only cares about being called a pedo. Did you fucking listen? And he did a bad job at defending that too. Like, what do you mean? Everything he tried to do here was not done well. And that's a terrible look anyway, if the only thing he cared about was that one thing, when there was so many on top of that. Are you part of the anime debate community as well? Because you need work. Thanks, resub Gonza in Margin Cypher. His defense about the sexual harassment isn't something he gets to determine. I mean, yeah, we don't need to harp on it. It was very not a good look to say that because I was joking and I didn't actually want her nudes, it's not real sexual harassment. Like, it's just not, that's not a good look. I think everyone can recognize that. Thanks for the bits, Alvin. Yeah, I know all about McCamey Manor. I learned about that like fucking 8 years ago. Wendigoon's video on it is fantastic, yeah. Thanks a resub, Jed. You gonna watch Level Up Expo tomorrow? Yeah, I probably will. I don't know, man. That video just like made me sad. I don't know what else to say. That shit just like actually made me sad. Thanks for the bits, beaches. And the resub sub life. And Zomo. Resub Andrew. And the Prime Azzy. And the Prime Spanish. Let's watch some garbage trucks. Nah. There hasn't been any new thrash and trash in quite some time. And the resub Toxin. And the 5 gives sub life. And the resub Jackie. North Korea launched a missile that landed in the Sea of Japan. They do that like every month. Is the prime square? Yeah, I still plan on playing Yakuza tonight. The, Like a Dragon, Ishin. New update on Darman drama. I've been keeping up. Darman can't seem to grasp that the core problem is his refusal to actually talk to the actors. He keeps passing it off like it's supposed to be an HR thing, even though his actors aren't employees and they keep asking to speak to him. So it's this big disconnect in Darman's brain. No, this is a different game. This is brand new. This isn't even out yet. This is just the early access for pre-order. Thanks to resub low-key. Is it turn-based? No, it's not turn-based. Alright, we'll hop on now. It's a remaster. No, it's just a... What the fuck are you talking... It's just a different game. It has... It is just a different game. It is a remake? Oh, wait, what? I thought they revamped everything. I mean, I guess it's... well, I guess to be fair, so did, like, Resident Evil 2 and 3, and those are also remakes, remasters. No, whatever. Same thing, same thing. We're saying the same thing. I'm just gonna do normal. No need to sweat. Thanks the resub, Hope. And the Prime J. Usually Yakuza games have like an hour-long intro cutscene. I imagine this will probably be the same. Thanks, resub Oram. Thanks, resub Rooster and Princess.
ここは私たちに任せて君も行け。坂本龍馬は上の階や。始まったか。ええ。
What's this game called? It's Like a Dragon Ishin.
"時代を動かすはずの男が時代遅れの男に切られ死ぬ。しかもこの世に存在しないはずのもう一人の自分に切られることになるんやからな。なあ。
Man, what the fuck?
坂本龍馬さんよ。
There's a resub Dito. Or Dilo. And not off the top of my head whack.
維新の英雄坂本龍馬の暗殺よりわずか数年前、この国は徳川幕府による絶対的な支配が300年にわたって続いていた。
That's a good run.
静寂は突如現れた異国の黒船によって打ち破られる。強大な文明力を持った異国に対し、幕府は抗う術を持たなかったのである。その支配者の衰えを時の侍たちが黙って見逃すはずがなかった。無力な支配者に従う理由はない。日本は再び群雄割拠の乱世に飲み込まれようとしていた。
Thanks, resub Zash. Is this an early copy? What? No, it's just pre-order. Thanks, resub Clutch. This is late Edo, right before the Meiji Restoration. I don't know shit about the time period. I really don't. He's a tier 1 Futsu. I'm tier 1 crazy. Music goes hard. The music is kind of going hard. Wow, that was a very short intro compared to the other 2 Yakuza games I've played. Hi, what's up? Can you move your dog, sir? Thank you. Oh, I thought this was somewhere I could go in. Thanks to the Prime Tongo. Say sorry to the dog? No, it should learn how to wield a sword and then fight me later. If it's so offended by me moving it. Thanks to resub Alec and Gundar in the Bits Prime. There's Prime Tharix and the resub Mar. Have we ruled out the possibility of, like, food poisoning? Is there a Burger King nearby? That'll usually do it. They don't look so tough. Where's the 5 gift subs fish? The Prime Nerd. Thank you for that fish. Oh, those are tier 2s. Jesus, thank you.
それがその子供の寿命っちゅうことぜ。腹痛程度でずうずうしい女子じゃ。わしら上司の横を素通りできると思うたかか。
そんなに上司様は偉いのですか。
何？
私は大津藩の出です。4年前この土佐藩の郷士のところに嫁ぎました。でも土佐はおかしい。大津なら武士は人を助け、こういう時には誰よりも親切にしてくれたというのに、同じ人間なのにどうして。女子様のお通りはこの子の命より重いんですか。
Yes. Oh boy.
ゴシの嫁風情が何を抜かす。そうじゃ。土佐では上司が絶対。わしらに逆らうことなど許されんのじゃ。
Huge.
たく土佐はいちいち俺を苛立たせる。
何もんぜよ恩師。
土佐藩郷士坂本龍馬。
郷士じゃと。郷士の分際で恩師や。
早く行け。
しかし
俺は根っからの土佐人だ。上司連中の少年は知り尽くしている。こいつらにはいくら道理を解いても通用しない。
恩師ゃ。
こうするしかねえんだよ。その子の命を助けたいの。
You fucking, huh?
ありがとうございます。
Well, alright then. Let's get fucking.
ご信号時がどうなるか分かっちゅうがか。
ああ。上司様に刃を向けたりはしねえ。間違って殺してもしたら。
I mean, you probably killed that other dude with that knuckle sandwich.
なんじゃと。
後で報いは受けてやる。だがお前らにも女を殴った報いを受けさせてやる。
この命知らずが。
かかってこい。ぬるま湯育ちのお前らに痛みってもんを教えてやる。
I love the cutscenes in Yakuza games. Looking good. Oh, do I finish them off now?
Oi, oi, えらいことぜよ。ほんまにやってしもうたちや。あの兄ちゃん。
答えな。俺だって分かってるさ。この土佐で上司に逆らったらどうなるかなんてことはここにいる誰よりずっとな。
何事だ。
Nothing, officer. Don't worry. These two men fell down with a mysterious illness, is all. I was trying to help. Oh boy, my cheeks are out.
江戸から土佐に戻って早々なんであんな真似をした。あ？どうして下級武士の分際で上司に立てつくような真似をしたのかって聞いてんだ。あ？いいか、江戸帰りで忘れちまってるなら思い出せ。
Is Resub Eternal and Beans and the Bits Chief?
理由が何であろうが、相手が女子供だろうが、上司に逆らえば罪になる。江戸じゃ剣を修行したそうだが、それも水の泡だ。
Thanks to Prime Hexy.
上司に手を挙げれば全て終わり。お前に待っているのは
Glory.
死罪だ。
No, that's not what I thought it would be.
恨むなら土佐を恨むんだな。
あんたは悔しくないのか？
なんと言った？
あんたも俺と同じ講師だろ。講師ってだけでバカな上司にも頭下げなきゃならない。あんたは悔しいと思わないのか
？Well, when you put it that way, maybe I am a cuck. Interesting. No one's ever said that.
一緒にするな。俺は白札合子だ。合子ごときと同列に語るんじゃない。お前ら合子は道端の石と同じだ。蹴られても捨てられても文句は言えない。
そこまでだ。
誰だ？
お前が言うところの石を蹴れる側の人間だ。
何？まさか。
江戸におわす大殿、山内陽道の懐刀とでも言えばわかるか。
Hey, nice to meet you.
賛成、吉田東洋様。
悪いがこの石ころ、わしの方で引き取らせてもら
う。ですが、しかし。
わしがこの土佐で最も規律に厳しい男だということを。
The voice acting in this game sounds so fucking cool. That's because Japanese is just the coolest sounding language. I've said this a lot, but if you took the same lines with just an English dub, it translates like ass. But when they say it, it's so much better. Like, it sounds super cheesy if I was to voice act it, or like an actual voice actor or whatever. It doesn't translate as well. It's just really good. Like, everything is super expressive and cool. Nice. Thanks to Resub Jakey and the Bitskin Way. Oh, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, Nesh. Thank you for that. Welcome.
今すぐ着替えてここを出ろ。でもどうやって？心配ない。出口まで人払いしてやる。だが短い時間だ。急げ。ああ。詳しい話は後だ。お前はここを出たら町で腹ごしらえでもして、その後隠れ家に来い。隠れ家？忘れたのか。わしたちが何年も暮らした塾のことを。江戸の一年ってな、ずいぶん長いらしい。場所は町のやつにでも聞け。剣護士塾と聞けばわかる。わかった。
What? What the fuck is this guy doing down here? In public? Good lord. Have some decency. Oh, what a nice guy, actually. He leaves little presents around the town. This is a fucking joke to you? Ointment? Not even a gold bar? Who's that supposed to help? What? How did I sprint? Oh, it's just if I keep going in a direction long enough, I see. Oh wait, no, it's X. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go say goodnight. Heard Tiana's going to bed. Be right back. And no, I haven't seen that yet, can we? Thanks to the Prime. Igium and the resub Virtue.
やっぱり寄っていくかい？いらっしゃいませ。
Very delicious.
ありがとうございました。
Thanks to resub somebody, an expert. I'll ask this woman. You talked to me earlier. Talk to me again. Talk to me again. What are you doing? Ma'am. Well, alright then. Okay, okay. What am I doing? Exit bitch goes. I see. Easy. Oh, we're... What? You got me fucked up. That was perfectly timed. $100 combos have a reward. Yeah, I bet they do. These are recent Poke Brawl in K. Oh, what? Stop. Jesus, no one knows about a schoolhouse here? That feels like it'd be an important part of the town. Uh-oh. We got some bad boys. Thanks a bitch, whiskey. Oh, I was looking for an item. Okay. Okay. Oh, the timing's not that strict. Oh. So I thought there was like a special move I could do here, maybe not. Throw an attack at me again, I want to check. God damn it. I want to pick up an item. Oh, here we go. This I can use. Exit prime juice in Monty. I bet the gun's kind of boring, so we'll probably do like Brawler and Swordsman. The Wild Dancer, I guess, could be cool. Makes the resub impressionable. I can't do this one. I can't do any of these. I can only do this one. Why? Yes. Oh, I have to start there. I see. I can't just go in any direction. Thanks, resub. Caffey and Sapphire. Thanks, resub. Solidify and Kizzy. Nothing. You keep all your fish. Pardon? What's a visiting shrine do? Oh, nice. That was quick. She may have been faking that illness, to be honest with you. He's a tier 1. Nanda?
高知城で格式ばった連中と飲む酒はまずくてな。酒はここで飲むに限る。おやっさん。どうだ龍馬。傷にしみるかもしれんが。数年ぶりに飲まないか。
Oh, thanks for the 5 gift sub space. Appreciate it.
せっかく江戸にまで出してやったのにな。剣の修行じゃ少年は鍛えられなかったか。土佐に帰るなり上司と喧嘩とは。まったく相変わらずだ、お前さんは。相変わらずなのは土佐の上司たちの方さ。
Thanks for the sub whiskey.
江戸行って分かったが、土佐の階級意識の強さは異常だ。どうやら修行の成果はあったようだな。しかし、あんなことをして大丈夫だったのか。お前を逃がしたことか。
Yeah, what if they had security cameras and checked?
それが勝手に罪人を逃したと知れりゃ、下から足を引っ張る連中も出てくる。土佐のお偉い老人たちのことか。だが問題ない。さっきの老番は白札合子だ。面倒を起こしはしない。どういうことだ。白札は合子と上司の中間。つまりわしとお前の間の身分だ。何かあればすぐ合子に格を落とされる。それがあの老番の最も恐れる事態だ。そうやって権力にこびるようなやつは大した度胸もねえさ。
Yeah, he was kind of a bitch.
そういうもんか。ああ。お前みたいに後先考えねえで上司に対しても逆らえるやつの方がよっぽど怖い。国を預かる賛成としてはな。しかしこの場所も古くなっちまったな。
There's your sub arrow and mark.
だが俺にとっては自分の家も同然だ。思い出すな。もう10年以上経つか。ああ。上司に身内を殺され行く当てを失った子供たち。お前もその一人だった。わしはそんな子供たちをほんの少しでも引き取ろうと塾を作った。藩には内緒でな。俺は今でも不思議に思う。どうしておやっさんは上司でありながらあんなことをしたんだ。さあどうしてだろうな。だが一つ言えるのはわしは土佐が大嫌いだってことだ。嫌い？ああ、土佐は階級が絶対的な国だ。武士だけでも上司、白札合子、そして合子の3階級が存在する。土佐藩は同じ武士であるはずの人間にそういった階級を与え、身分の壁を作ることによって藩の秩序を守ってきた。だが本来武士も農民も商人も女も子供も全ては同じ人間。
差なんてねえんだ。
ああ。
だからわしはそんな土佐に恨みを持つお前たちを塾に引き取った。土佐を変えられる人間を育てるためにな。
土佐を変えられる人間。
Well, just let me beat the ass of everyone.
階級という制度に飼いならされた人間には
Thanks for 5 gift subs, Whiskey.
という気持ち
Appreciate it,
は
man.
生まれない。わしはな、龍馬。土佐を変えられる人間ってな、土佐を誰よりも愛し、土佐を誰よりも憎んでいるやつだと思うんだ。
They don't blink. Blinking shows weakness. They've trained their bodies to transcend the need for lubricating the eye.
お前は土佐を変えたいと願っているはずだ。
おやさ。
Thanks a prime. Rosh or Rosa?
じゃあどうしておやさんは藩の仕事をしているんだ。藩の賛成ってのは土佐の階級制度を守る立場なんじゃねえのか。
そうだ。わしは土佐で最も身分や階級といった規律を重んじる男だ。表向きにはな。龍馬、竹地にはもう会ったか。
兄弟に。いや、まだだか。
お前が留守にしている間、あいつには重大な仕事をしてもらった。
仕事？
ああ、土佐勤王党という組織を作らせた。
Oh, I heard them talking about
土佐
that.
勤王党。
今の土佐藩の体制に不満を持った豪士を中心に500名。名目上、勤王とは謳っているが、その思いは一つ。土佐の身分制度の崩壊が目的の集団だ。
それじゃあ、勤王党の敵は土佐藩ということか。
わしはな、龍馬。その勤王党の力で、土佐をぶっ壊そうと思ってる。
壊す？
そうだ。わしがこの塾で息子同然に育ててきたお前ら二人。竹地半平太、坂本龍馬の手によってな。
And Charles White.
龍馬、竹地に会いに行け。そして土佐勤王党に入るんだ。とにかく詳しい話は竹地にあって直接聞いてくれ。わしはそろそろ城へ戻らねばならん。
今、兄弟はどこにいるんだ？
町で土佐勤王党の竹地といえば知らない奴はいない。だが、すんなり会えるかはわからんがな。
Thank you for the, oh wow, thank you for the 10 gift subs, Whiskey. Appreciate it. Thank you, Whiskey. Thank you for the big drop. Oh, free pot. Everyone trying to get their ass beat. Thanks to the bits, King. Thank you for the information, ma'am. Well, I could just beat this guy's ass. I think it's a resub Paragon. Next to the gift sub Thursam. There's gotta be an alternate route. Another free pot. Oh, my sword. Throw something else at me. I think you should be kidding. Fall down. What am I? They've fallen down so many times and it's still not. Oh, there we go. Finally. Thanks, resub Senpai. Is the resub worm? Please get out of the way, ma'am. Thanks the resub Binny. I didn't get a notification of a gunner raid, but if so, thank you and welcome. That's cool and all, but check out this AR-15 with a holographic sight that I brought.
やっと戻ってきやがった。龍馬。
竹内先生、もしかしてこん人が？
ああ。以前からお前らによく話して聞かしている。俺の唯一無二の兄弟分であり、土佐最強の剣士、坂本龍馬だ。
Hey, no autographs, no autographs, guys. Hey, no, I'm just like, oh, you really? No, seriously, no autographs. Come on, stop. Please, Christ.
傷だらけじゃねえか。
つまらねえ話だ。それより兄弟、東洋のおやっさんと剣護私塾で話してきた。
そうか。なら話は早いな。みんな聞いてくれ。
Tier 1 William.
龍馬はこの1年江戸へ剣術修行に行っていた。今日からこの坂本龍馬を土佐勤王党の筆頭としたいと思う。どうだ？
ヒット！ほいたらいきなり第二席、幹部のさらに上じゃちゅうことですか。
If you dare challenge my rule, step up now and beat me in combat. I think it's a prime knight.
Oi, 見たか？俺がお前を筆頭にすると言った時の連中の反応。最近は勤王党も妙に堅苦しい組織になってきちまってたからな。いい起爆剤になったろうぜ。
高三の連中からはあまりよく思われないだろうな。
Thanks, Arisa Wowie.
いいんだよ、それぐらいで。あれぐらい刺激がねえと下の連中も焦らない。組織っていうのは固まっちまったらしまいだ。土佐藩がいい例だろう。
まあそうだが、まだ痛むのか背中。
ん？おお、これか。いや、痛みはねえさ。まあ後だけは派手に残っちまった。
Not having throw hot coffee on him or something?
すまねえ兄弟。
Thanks to 5 gift subs, Ali. The resub Logic.
いつの話だ。
And Meruem.
15年前だ。だが今でも昨日のことのように思い出す。
まあ忘れよったって忘れられねえか。上司による焼き討ち、目の前で両親と家が焼け落ちるのを見ちまってんだからな。
あの時兄弟が助けてくれなかったら俺は両親ともども灰にされてた。だが俺を助けたせいで兄弟は大やけど。本当にすまないと思っている。
だから謝んなっつってんだろ。謝るのはお前じゃねえ。あの日お前の家と家族を焼いたのは上司どもだ。だろう。
ああ。
龍馬、俺とおやっさんは土佐藩を変えるつもりだ。当然お前にも力になってもらいたい。
あらかたの話は聞いてる。だが実際のとこ何をする気なんだ。
土佐藩の天守高知城を襲撃するのさ。
I like that plan. Very aggressive.
党員500人でな。
襲撃だと。
襲撃っつっても実際には手を出さずに終わるはずだ。城を包囲して勤王党の覚悟が藩の上層部に伝わればいい。その上でおやっさんが城を牛耳る老人たちに 隠居を迫るんだよ。万が一老人たちがそれを拒んだ、当然その場合の軍備はできている。
そうやって空いた席に金の塔が座るか。
ああ、すぐそこに迫る危機、命の危険を感じて初めて上司連中は自分たちの考えの浅はかさに気づく。ガチガチに固まっちまった土佐藩の身分制度を壊すにはそのぐらいの荒領事が必要ってことだ。
なるほどな。
黒船が初めてこの国に来た時と同じさ。脅威というものを感じることで
He's a prime outsider.
変わらなければならないと考えるようになる。そういうことだ。
東洋のおやつさんは剣護士塾を開いている時からこのことを考えていたのか。
多分な。あの人はお前には剣を、俺には政治と学問を叩き込んだ。それも全てはこの計画のためだ。
そうだったのか。だがもう剣が役立つこともなさそうだな。
どうしてだ。
I'm actually very shit with a sword.
剣で人を切るという時代は終わるんだろう。実際さっきお前もピストルの練習をさせていただろ
う。いや、それは金の音の連中には剣の才がないからだ。剣はいくら教えても才能がなければうまくならない。だがピストルは違う。練習さえすれば戦力になり得る。万人に平等な武器というわけだ。
平等な武器か。
龍馬、俺らは身分という壁を壊そうとしている。だがたとえそれが実現したとしても、人間は決して平等になんかならない。才能があるものとないもの、身分という壁がなくなっても今度は別の壁が立ちはだかる。
True.
だから俺はどうにかしてどんなに学がない人間でも
Oh, what kind of Weenie Hut Jr. world is that? Can't wield a sword, can't read, what good are ya?
生きられる世の中を作りたいと思っている。
兄弟、
お前も持っといてくれ。金の音の一員として。俺たちが剣や銃を持たなくてよくなった時、その時初めて。
Alright, let me know when we get to that one. I'm 300 years in the future and we haven't cracked that.
俺と一緒に戦ってくれないか。土佐金の音を俺と一緒に支えてくれ。頼む。
ああ、わかった。
そうか。よし。実はな、今晩高知城で東洋のおやつさんと今後の話をすることになってるんだ。一緒に行かないか。
そんなに大っぴらにあって大丈夫なのか。
なに、高知城まで行けばおやつさんの禁止が招き入れてくれる手はずになってる。大丈夫だ。
そうか。
それじゃあお前が少し時間を潰しててくれ。俺もすぐ支度していく。
Sounds good. I'll go shoot some locals that are up to no good. I think I already said that. Is it you? I thought you were the fish salesman. No. Or have a gun. Wow. This seems wildly unfair. Gun versus sword, I win every time. That's pretty cool. Come on. Oh. Thought I had to like evade an attack and then do it. You son of a bitch. What? Thanks, Resub Sandy. Now say thank you for the ass beating. I get a feeling this operation gets called off or interrupted by something. Oh boy.
Sakamoto Ryomaっちゅうがはおまんか。
お前は
土佐勤王党岡田伊蔵。
Oh, we're part of the same team then. What's going on? It's nice to meet you.
いいぞ。この男がさっき話した男じゃ。竹内先生はこいつがいきなり勤王党の筆頭を言うがじゃ。党結成の苦労も知らんもんがどういて筆頭ながじゃ。筆頭は党の第二席。おいたらいいぞ。おまんが筆頭になるんが筋ぜよ。
You don't want to do this. I have a gun.
勤王党ってのは同志にも剣を向けるのか。
誰もおまんのことを同志と認めちょらんがぜよ。
坂本、伊蔵は勤王党一の剣客じゃ。筆頭言うんじゃったらきっちりその強さ見せてもらおうやないか。
やったねいいぞ。江戸帰りがなんぼでもんじゃい。
抜かんでも切る。覚悟決めや。
どうやらお前には手抜く必要がねえようだな。
Oh, whoa. Can I not block in this form? Holy shit. Oh no, I can't. Whoa. God damn it. No. So much for like the best swordsman ever. He just tripped over that guy's body. Oh god! I told you didn't really want to do this. I have a gun. He's the resub Fool, Beard, and Villain.
おい、異蔵とか言ったな。お前は確かに強い。だが、人が切りたくて金の塔にいるんだったら、今すぐ抜けるんだな。竹地の兄弟が作った金の塔は、そういう組織じゃねえ。島内の仲間にもきちんとお前の力を伝えておけ。坂本龍馬に文句があるならいつでも相手になると。
Now you look real dumb.
世話かけたな。
見てたのか。
ああ、1年前より確実に強くなってるな、お前。
たく、どうなってんだあの連中は。金の塔の名が泣くぜ。
あれが土佐合子の現実なんだよ。
現実？
合子という身分が理由でろくな教育も受けられない。まともな仕事にもありつけない。そんな彼らにとって金の塔は唯一の希望であり誇りとなってる。
だからいきなり筆頭になった俺をやっかんだってわけか。
許してやってくれ。彼らにも彼らなりの志がある。だから俺は連中を金の塔に引き入れた。どんな人間にもこの国の未来を考える資格があるはずだからな。
未来か。
さあ、そのためにもさっさと土佐の身分制度をぶっ壊して次の国づくりを考えないとな。なあ、龍馬。
難しい話はわかるね。だが一つだけ分かったことがある。
That's ass beating.
土佐も金の塔もそして俺もまだまだ半端もんだってことだ。
Run it.
よし、それじゃあおやっさんのところに行こう。お前の準備はいいか？
ああ、行こう。
城へは俺が案内しよう。江戸での修行はどうだった？ここと違って強いやつが
Oh no, oh no. It's gonna be a slow walk. Oh, jeepers.
お前さらに強くなったんじゃねえか。その腕当てにしてるぜ。なあ、子供の頃雨の日に鏡川で泳いだの覚えてるか？あの時お前ふんどし流されて大変なことになってたよな。懐かしいな。高知城は
ハンペーター。
どうした龍馬？
城に登るのは生まれて初めてだ。見上げりゃいつでもすぐそこにあったのにな。
ああ、豪子はみんなそうだ。俺もまだ数えるくらいしか来たことはね。
He's a prime break. Our father's going to betray us, I feel it. Just like in Like a Dragon.
ええ。話は聞いただろうな、龍馬。わしたちはこれから土佐藩の老人たちに引導を渡し、土佐藩を改革する。上司に白札合司に合司。そういった無意味な階級のない土佐藩へと変えるために。
ああ。おやさん、金の蔵はもう高知城包囲の準備はできています。いつ結婚しますか？
Right now.
わしは気が短いんでな。明日だ。そこで全て型をつける。
随分急だな。
急だと？バカを言うな。わしたちはお前が江戸から戻ってくるのを待っていたんだよ。
そういうことだ。
明朝、勤王党は500人全員を武装させて城を囲め。上司が何を言おうが決して動かず、老人たちの目にその姿を焼き付けろ。その後、城の中のことはこのわしに任せてくれ。
そんなに簡単に行くものなのか。
言ってくれるな。ここまで来るのに俺とおやつさんがどれだけ根回ししてきたと思ってるんだ。
ただし、その前に一つだけ気がかりなことがある。
なんだ？
龍馬、お前土佐勤王党の筆頭になったそうだな。
Yeah, I did do that.
そうだか。
安平だ。筆頭に任命したのは。
Well, obviously, if not him, who else?
何か問題でも？
この計画が成功し、老人たちが消えた後、勤王党は土佐で大きな力を持つことになるだろう。
Things are some crazy in chord.
だがわしは坂本龍馬という人間は勤王党の筆頭にふさわしい男だとは思ってない。
何を言い出し気ですか、おやっさん。前から俺と龍馬とおやっさん、その3人で土佐を変えるって言ってたじゃないですか。
確かに言った。その思いは今も変わらん。
だったら
待ってくれ。俺は肩書きに執着はねえ。筆頭にふさわしくねえってんならいつだって降りるだけだ。
そういう問題じゃねえだろ、龍馬。おやっさん、どういうつもりなんですか？
二人とも勘違いしているようなので言っておく。わしの真の考えは。
I knew it. Oh no. If this is a betrayal from Pops, it's a very committed act. So is our brother that betrayed us. Oh goodness. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. He's probably dead. Who's next? Damn, I'm fucking him up. And I'm doing it in style, too. I thought that would have a special finisher. Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Lesson learned. He didn't feel like moving. He's like, this is awfully heavy. I can't dodge these bullets. Please stop, sir. Hey, can I still parry with this? Okay. Stop him trying to test something. No, I can't. God damn. Holy. What the fuck? There's a huge delay after that attack. You piece of shit. Gun is OP. Yeah. So is the only way to handle these guys to do that to them? I wonder, let's see. Because maybe there's a faster way. This doesn't even block his guard like it usually does. Yeah, it's just shooting him. Here's the resub sire. Oh, new weapon. No equipped skills. Not high enough for it? Oh. What? We traded? How do I heal? Does it have to be through here? Yeah, I guess it is. These are the bits Grant. It's gonna be a clone of me. They stole my DNA and made another version of me. Here's a bit's eggs. Hey, sorry about this big guy, no honor. Guns coming out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Came in hot. God, good lord, this guy's fucking me up. Every time I go for the guard break. That's not breaking it. Went too deep into the wall. shouldn't have switched to this. I have no blocking here. Whatever. Don't need blocking. Okay, maybe I need blocking. Wow. Thanks for some McMitten. That guy fucked me up. Resub save. Jesus! So this guy is unparryable. Yep, I'm just eating every single one of the— oh, okay. Holy! What the fuck? In the middle of me attacking him, holy shit. Oh, thanks for resub Devin in the Prime Orbiteer. What? No, I'm not gonna heal. What? Through a block? Holy shit. Seems like this is by far the best option for a one-on-one fight. My gun sword stance has absolutely no way of blocking. It's too slow to actually do much. Okay. Alright. Okay, immediately getting punished for it.
すまねえ。俺としたことが。
そんなことより怪我は？
骨はやられてるが、とりあえず大丈夫だ。それよりおやさんはどうなんだ？
いや、もう。兄弟、一体何が起こったんだ？あの覆面の男は誰なんだ？
わからねえ。なんでこんなことになったのか。
俺らの計画がバレていたってことか。
I mean, he clearly did.
その可能性は高い。あの刺客を送り込んだのは俺らの計画を知った藩の老人連中の誰かだろう。だがおやつさんが殺された今、それが誰なのかは特定できない。
あの覆面の男を捕らえればわかるか？
多分な。だが
兄弟、俺はあの覆面の男を追う。
何言ってるんだ。おそらくあの男はすぐに土佐を抜ける。
It's been 15 seconds. I don't think he made it out of Tosa that quickly unless he's got super speed or had a helicopter waiting nearby.
どちらにしてもこのままだと俺は犯人にされる。城の連中は俺がおやっさんを殺したと思い込んでいるからな。どの道を追われる身だってことだ。
龍馬、龍馬、とにかく城を出よう。早いとこ城下からもう抜けねえと追っ手に捕まる。
兄弟、
龍馬、悪いが俺はここまでみたいだ。
But we're so
あ
close.
と少し山を下れば阿波だ。追っても藩の外までは追ってこない。
お前一人で行け。俺はここに残って役人に事情を説明する。おやっさんを殺したのは俺たちじゃないだな。
無駄だ。そんな話が通用する相手じゃねえだろ。
そうだろうな。だが俺はお前が生き残れるならそれでいい。
兄弟、
東洋のおやっさんは死んだが金のとは死んじゃいねえ。土佐を変えるには俺かお前どちらかが生き残って金の塔を率いていくしかねえんだ。だから龍馬、お前は逃げ延びて金の塔を。龍馬、
そういうことなら答えは一つだ。
Thanks for resub, Lep.
たは土佐に必要だ。こんなところで死んじゃならね
え。Makes the 5 good subs XCO。
お前、藩の連中は俺一人を追ってる。あんたがあの場にいたことは誰にも知られていない。兄弟も勤王党もおやっさんの死とは無関係ってことだ。
何言ってるんだ。
土佐を、おやっさんの意志をあんたに託した。追っ手が来たようだな。
龍馬、おい龍馬、お前どうする気だ。おい。龍馬。
He's the Prime King.
Wanda, 三世吉田東洋様を殺した男やな。死に許せ。
世の人は我を何とも言わば言え。我がなすことは我のみぞ知る。天地神明に誓って言う。俺は吉田東洋を殺していない。
この後に及んで貴様。
だがあんたらにそれを信じてもらおうとも思わない。
So I'll just kill you instead.
だから俺は土佐を抜ける。どんな汚名を着ようと生きて絶対に犯人を突き止める。
何を。
土佐兄弟たちよ、また会いたじゃ。
Jesus Christ. Well, might as well check this house. What if he wasn't alone? Oh god! Another one?
江戸での剣術修行を終え、故郷に戻ってきた坂本龍馬。
Thanks to resub Peeb
1年
and
ぶりの
Tiger.
土佐で、龍馬は育ての親ともいえる吉田東洋と
The
再会
resub
する。
Burger.
土佐の苛烈な階級社会を改革せんとする東洋は、
I mean, I already know the story so far. This is
土佐勤王党と手を結んでいる。
unnecessary right now.
坂本龍馬と武智半平太。兄弟分として土佐で育った2人の男は、それぞれの道を歩むことになる。吉田東洋の突然の死によって、
Thanks to resub J.
龍馬は吉田東洋暗殺の濡れ衣を着たまま、真犯人である覆面の男を追うべく土佐を去った。龍馬の孤独な戦いの幕が上がる。
勤王とは帝をこそ日本の主君と仰ぐことであり、徳川幕府打倒の根拠とされた思想である。このため勤王志士たちは帝を擁する京に各地から集結し、幕府要人を殺害するなど町の治安を脅かしていた。
りょうちゃん、お昼の準備できとんな。
These are the bits helix.
大丈夫です。あ、それやったらそろそろ2階の寝ボスケン派起こしてきて。まだどうすか？ご飯時守ってもらわんと全然片付かんしね。悪いけど頼むわ。
ちょっとはじめさん、いつまで寝とんの？もう起きなはれ。はよ起きてって。また朝までお酒？そないなお金あったら宿賃払ってもらわんと。
おりょうちゃん、もうおっとき。はじめさん、宿賃はきっちり帳簿につけとるさか。逃がしゃしまへんえ。
またおかみさんはうまいこと言うて。さあ、はよお昼にして。
出かける。
は？お昼はどないすんの？
悪いがいい。
He's a prime
サイ
Dan.
コロが俺を呼んでんだよ。今日も帰りは遅くなる。夕飯の用意はしないでいい。
けど別にそれかて宿代安うなったりしまへんからね。
金に細かい女たちばかりだな、この宿は。
はじめさん、出かけるんやったら気ぃつけや。あんたみたいな素性の怪しいご浪人が
新選組の連中に切られる。
More suspicious than the guy who just walked in.
そう、まったく今日の治安を守るためや言うけど、ちょっと幕府が新選組作ってからこっち町中血生臭。
そうだな。
博打やらお酒飲むために出歩いて殺された。あっそう。
俺が死んだら宿代を取り
好きにいいよし。
Thanks, Resub Nayanada. There's the prime fox.
いや、あんたらが弱すぎる。
なんだとこだ。おい。
どうも俺の見込み違いだったらしい。
まだ来たばっかりじゃねえか。慌てて帰ることはねえだろ。俺らも相手してくれや。
相手してやってもいいが。
There's prime Aphex.
あ？
天然理心流の使い手を知っているってやつはいねえか。
天然理心流？
江戸の司令官って道場に伝わる田舎流派だ。
なんじゃそりゃ。
柔術や棒術、小武道も節操なく取り込んで、型より実践を重視している。それで町のめぼしい道場を聞き回ってるんだが。
天然理心流つったか？聞いたこともねえよ。それで話はしまいか？ 待てや。なあ。せっかく道場まで来たんじゃねえか。
There's a prime mayo.
たっぷり稽古つけてやるよ。
Alright, gonna have to beat more ass, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't use gun here, I was going to say. What the fuck? What? You son of a bitch. Thanks to resub Tomko in Twig.
旦那、斎藤の旦那。
カラスか。よくここが。
これでもカラスの銀次で取ってる男です。そのぐらいわからねえところで今日は何か収穫はありましたか？
いや、今日も外れだ。
そりゃ難儀なことで。
手がかりは天然理心流の使い手ってことだけだ。
この何ヶ月かであらかた今日の道場は見たんじゃない？
ああ、だがこのやり方はもう手詰まりだ。
いえ、何分天然理心流はねだな。今日にその使い手が来ているって話。
No, I'm actually just guessing. It'd just be very convenient if he was.
江戸の司令官って道場の流派だが、そこの門人たちは俺が知っているのはそれだけだ。
なるほど。ですが今日は今勤労の獅子ってのが山ほど群がってきてますからね。それこそ何百って剣術使いがそれぞれの流派、その中から無名の流派を探すのは
情報屋ってのは客に愚痴るだけで金がもらえるのか？
まあいただいた前金の分だけは仕事させてもらいますから。
Ah, nice town. Pardon? Excuse me. Yes, actually. That's what I'm here for. That's why I came to this town. I already said that. Oh, I still have so many skill orbs. No fucking way. How? How did that hit? He's probably fine. He's probably not dead. I just shot his eyeball out. Yeah, he's fine. That's chubby Ronin for you. Made out of steel, that guy is. Oh. Wow, okay. Alright, alright. I'm gonna save my training orbs for now. Okay. You can unslot the training orbs. Even still, I don't really need anything here right now. So we'll just keep it like this. What? What? Holy! Hey, playing the lottery, let's go!
あんたらなんだとババアおいてめえもは
あいにく金もクズ
てめえ
Thanks, resub Psycho.
天中受けろや行くでお前アホらしい
Let's try the new sword stuff. You son of a bitch. You absolute son of a bitch. Please. God, Christ.
おおきにお侍様最近は
さあどうぞお立ち寄りください
Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a night there. I'm getting tired. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Sleep well, everyone who's streaming. I'll toss you to Dankin tonight. He's doing Apex. He's grinding. He just got eliminated in the game he's playing right now, but he's still grinding. Alright, thanks again everyone. See you tomorrow.